It's Crumble Cookie Monday, and it's 68 degrees here in Rhode Island, and it's gonna be 70 tomorrow, which makes me so happy. And you know what else makes me happy? I swear, I think dying. I think Crumble thought of me bringing this cookie back because they knew that this is my favorite. That's the wedding cake one. The wedding cake one is just so good, and I don't know why it's one of my favorites, but I keep saying that when I get married, I want a mini version of that. Also, speaking of minis, they now have the mini like in packages. They do 3, 6, and then more. Question, would you guys want me to do mini versus the big ones? Sound off below. I would have to get the 6 because I feel like 3 is not enough, and the 6 ends up being $1 cheaper than what I already pay. So yeah, sound off below. Okay, so we got the PB cookies and cream. She looks good. I had a debacle with this French toast. It was marked sold out, so I called them and I was like, hey, question, when is it coming back? Like, when will you be done? And she's like, we're not sold out. And I was like, you're not sold out? And she's like, no, we're not sold out. So I'm gonna have to figure that online, she said. And so she marked it as sold out and then remarked it as like in stock. Weird, but I'm so happy I have it because I really wanted that one. So I subbed that one out for the sea salt toffee. This is the pistachio gelato featuring muddy bites, not muddy buddies, which threw me off for a second. This is the wedding cake, which has a little less of the pink frosting than it normally has, but it's such a freaking good cookie. I'm hoping that it tastes exactly the same. We're gonna start with French toast because this one is like speaking my name into existence. This one's more like cakey, so it's a little hard to, yeah, nope. There you go. There's no way I can cut into it. It's just not gonna happen, guys. Okay. It's good. It tastes like French toast. That's a good cookie. It honestly tastes like their cinnamon roll bread that they have, but more French toast like in the way that there's maple syrup on top. It's just a good cookie. I think I've had this before. I don't think that's new. What I haven't had is this one. I like pistachios, so I'm hoping I like this. Look at how pretty that color is too. Ooh, I don't know if that's translating. The sun's hitting it, but it's a very beautiful like green color. My mom's gonna love that one. That one's really good. I don't normally go for pistachio ice cream, and it's not because I don't like the taste of it. It's just I'd rather get other ones. But that is really good. Pistachio to me, if you don't like pistachio nuts, like you can't say you don't like pistachio ice cream or gelato or whatever, because when you add like tons of sugar into it, like it just tastes so good. That's phenomenal. And that is a chilled cookie, I believe. Now, next up, let's see if this, okay, so this is usually like my number one. It's just so good. Let's see if one of the other ones beats this one, just because some other ones are obviously like delicious this week. I love these little like crispy pearls that they have on top. It's so good. It's like having a Crunch bar. I am right. Mine is missing a little more of that like raspberry taste to the frosting that it normally has, that I'm obsessed with. That flavor and the frosting is usually like what is one of my favorites. So I think, because I don't know if the pink is indicative of that, maybe that's in my head, but the frosting for sure has less of that raspberry flavor that it normally does. But that's one of my favorite cookies, so I will always have love for it, even if it's not the same as what it normally is. Here we got the cookies and cream. She's a little locked and loaded. Peanut butter chips in it. You know, I like the peanut butter cookies and cream more than the normal, I think. And that's coming from someone who's not like a peanut butter cookie kind of lover, it just tastes really good to me. Okay. Do we think I would learn? Okay. Let's go down the line on numbers 1 through 4. First of all, I hope you guys had a great weekend. I had the busiest weekend ever. On Friday, we celebrated my dad's birthday. We went out to eat. It was great. We had ramen. Because it was also freezing over here this past weekend. Saturday morning, I met with the director because there's a movie that's getting made here in Rhode Island based off of a book. And I had a one-on-one with the director, which was cool. And then I was supposed to do a photo shoot on Saturday because I started my own PR and marketing business. And that didn't happen, luckily, because I had that one-on-one with the director and go longer than I thought it was going to. So that took longer than expected. I had to go pick up my cousin's cake for her surprise birthday party. I had a networking event for my podcast at 4 p.m. and then that went to 7. And then I had to go to my cousin's surprise birthday party at 7. So I was out from like 9 in the morning till 10 at night. And I was just so tired because it wasn't just like one place that I went to. Excuse me, I went to a bunch of different places. And then Sunday was Mother's Day and we got to celebrate my mama and my dad because it was also my dad's actual birthday. They came over. I made such good food. I made a lot of like Kurdish food. I didn't know how to make it, so it was a lot of like looking up online, watching YouTube videos, watching little TikTok videos, watching a little bit of everything. This kid is like looking at me right now. Do you see these kids behind me? They're so cute. Stay young forever, boys. Stay out of trouble. So I had a busy weekend, so I'm happy that I hopefully get to relax a little this week until Friday, where the mayhem's gonna ensue again, because I have a busy weekend ahead of me. And yeah, I guess that's technically it. But anyways, we'll get to our reviews, but before we do that, make sure you head over to Hate That For Me. We just dropped an episode today about the Tom Brady roast, and as a New Englander myself, I'm a little biased on the roast because I love Tom Brady and I think he's a great human and he's a very handsome human and he was obviously just an icon here in New England. So I super appreciated it. So head on over there if you wanted to learn a little bit about it. And we talked about like a lot of woke culture and whatever else. So head over there. I always have it linked down below. And we'll get into the ratings. So number 1 would normally be this one, but it wasn't made the way that it normally does. And I think I would have been torn between that and French toast this week. So I'm gonna go with French toast as number 1. Pistachio Gelato as number 2. 3 is wedding cake. 4 is peanut butter cookies and cream. Honestly, peanut butter cookies and cream might be 3rd and wedding cake might be 4th for me. I'm just not completely sold on it yet. But it was good. It's just, it wasn't made the way that it normally is. And the peanut butter cookies and cream was actually fire and totally satisfied my chocolate cravings that I have right now. So those are my ratings. Let me know if you guessed correctly. If you assume, every week I want you guys to assume what would be my favorite. And I want to see if you guys guessed right. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to leave some for my mama as a post-Mother's Day present because she loves CRUMBL just as much as I love CRUMBL. And every week that I get cookies, she's like, can you leave a little for me at the house? So I'm going to go drop that off for her. But till then, until next Monday, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next CRUMBL Cookie Monday. Bye.